If you only ever manage to love yourself when a specific person is in the room, that feeling is definitely not genuine love. It is actually a much different, and frankly, quite dangerous, emotional habit. I want to share one significant truth about relationships that nobody really prepares you for beforehand. Think about what happens when someone new enters your world. Suddenly, you start feeling incredibly confident, completely worthy, and truly alive again. But then, inevitably, the moment they step away from you, you are instantly left feeling hollow, intensely anxious, and completely lost in the shuffle. Understand this critical point. That sensation is absolutely not what real love feels like. What you are actually doing is temporarily borrowing your core sense of self-worth from them. The truth is, real, healthy love doesn't magically create your personal value. Instead, genuine love is about someone seeing and recognizing the value that is already inherently yours. Consider this scenario. When you only manage to feel genuinely good about yourself because another person is physically present to constantly reflect that positive image back to you. In that moment, you are actually not truly loving the other person at all. You are just unconsciously using them solely as a convenient emotional mirror for yourself. And of course, the moment that necessary mirror gets taken away or disappears from your life, the version of yourself that you momentarily enjoyed also completely vanishes right along with it. Now, I want you to take a serious moment and ask yourself this very direct question with complete honesty. Do you genuinely miss the person themselves? Or do you really just deeply miss that enhanced, better version of you that existed only when they were around? It is extremely important to recognize that there is a massive difference between those two feelings. Mature, secure love confidently states, I intentionally choose you, even in moments when I am already completely whole. This is a declaration of choice made from a position of internal fullness and stability. On the flip side, anxious attachment always pleads, I desperately need you, because without you I can never quite feel like I am enough. That neediness stems from an internal feeling of fundamental lack, not true connection. Let's explore the actual neurological and psychological process that is occurring under the surface here. When a person provides you with consistent attention, warm affection, and necessary validation, your brain chemistry responds by flooding your system with pleasure, inducing dopamine. This means you are not truly falling in love with the person themselves. Surprisingly enough, you are instead becoming addicted to the positive feeling you experience about your own self next to them. That individual effectively becomes your essential source of emotional oxygen, just to survive the day. And as a direct consequence, when they are not physically present to provide that fix, your system immediately begins to violently struggle, like you are suddenly gasping for air. Please recognize that this intense reaction is not a sign of passionate romance. What you are actually describing here is textbook emotional dependency. Pure and simple. So now is the perfect time for you to perform a crucial internal self-reflection exercise. Imagine, just for a moment, that this significant person walked entirely out of your life today for good. In that hypothetical reality, would you still be able to genuinely respect the person staring back at you in the mirror? Would you still internally sense an undeniable feeling of personal value and inherent worth? Would you still recognize and feel like the fundamental true self that you always have been? If you have to pause, or if the answer that comes to mind is a resounding no, then you must accept the hard fact that you were never actually experiencing deep, secure love. In reality, you were simply using the relationship as a distraction to successfully escape from confronting yourself. The beautiful paradigm shift is realizing that true love is never about someone else completing your inherent emptiness. Instead, healthy, mature love is about two already complete individuals who consciously make the joint decision to walk the journey of life together. They don't choose each other because they feel intrinsically empty and broken inside. They choose each other because their individual paths and values are perfectly aligned right now. So please engrave this essential takeaway deeply into your memory as you move forward. If your ability to love and value yourself is completely conditional upon their physical presence, then the simple, unfortunate truth is that you do not truly love them either. You are primarily operating out of a deep-seated, paralyzing fear of finally being alone with your own self. Go ahead and follow this channel right now for many more essential psychological insights that are never covered in regular